So this video will be a little something different. I won't be doing a deck tech and I won't be doing any Magic gameplay footage. Instead, I'm going to be giving a shout out to a Magic the Gathering Alterist, as well as going over some of her work and showing it to you guys of what it looks like on camera. Now I want to go ahead and give a disclaimer. Altered cards almost never show up perfectly well on camera. The cameras almost never do them justice. I'm going to try to here today by zooming in and actually showing you the level of detail in the altars. But here they are in front of you. An Altered Dig Through Time, Perilous Vault, Dismember, and Solemn Simulacrum. The last three are all altered in the Fallout 4 style. They were made before the game came out. And this one over here is just a general extended altar. So if you guys want to check out Helen's work, you can check out her Facebook page, Miss Fiddlesticks Customs. There will be a link down below. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. Start with the Solemn Simulacrum, since it's probably the most common style of altar. Zoom in here, hope it focuses. There we go. So you can actually see the level of detail that went into designing this card. You can see the various levels of paint, which, by the way, you don't really feel in person. It's one of those minor things you only notice when you really zoom in on it. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. Very well extended. It's almost unnoticeable. If you actually don't zoom in on it with this camera here, you can't really tell the difference unless you really wave it around in the light, which is absolutely gorgeous. Huge fan of it. Love the altered style, love the extended style. However, this is far from my favorite of the altars. Actually, I'm going to move into my favorite right now. This is a Perilous Vault that has been altered to look like the primary character from Fallout 4 walking off from the vault with dog meat. And if you're a big Fallout 4 fan or big Fallout fan in general like I am, this thing is just absolutely insane. The level of detail that went into the painting itself, the gorgeous background that takes place. It looks like something you actually see in the game. It really does look like he's walking through the Commonwealth. It almost looks like an actual snapshot from the ending of the game rather than a painting on a Magic card. It's just flawless. I love it. And the extension of the name to Perilous Vault Tech, as well as including the vault symbol after the name, was just phenomenal. I'm absolutely in love with this card and I'm never getting rid of it. A friend of mine actually saw it and offered me $100 for it, and I declined it, even though I could probably have another one commissioned for far less than that. It's just way too special to me, and I just love it. My favorite altar by far. And going over to another one, this is a Dismember that has been altered to look like schematics for a laser rifle. Again, I would zoom in to show you the level of detail, but since this is not an extension, it's all just going to look like, you know, different levels of paint if I zoom in too close. But you can see that it is indeed meant to look like the blueprints for a laser rifle. And I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that the little brown ring here was supposed to be either just a, like, you know, symbolize someone putting their coffee mug down on it while they're working on the blueprints, and it kind of left a ring. Or perhaps it was just done to give it an aged look. I'm not really sure what the exact reasoning is behind it, but I love it. It gives it some flavor, it gives it some contrast. And I play this in one of my commander decks, actually. Same with the Solemn Simulacrum. Haven't found a home for the other two altars yet, although I plan to. And every time I cast it, it gets nothing but compliments. Extremely well done. And I want to mention that these altars are not in any way noticeably thicker than the actual cards. They shuffle just fine. I riffle shuffle the hell out of my decks. No chipping, no flaking, nothing. They really held up to it. And finally, last and certainly not least, is this Dig Through Time. Now, in Fallout, I'm a little obsessed with Nuka-Cola, to the point that I will go around and collect every single bottle of it and try to display it. And I've downloaded mods just to put Nuka-Cola flags and banners in my game, in my character's home. So when I saw this, I just went completely nuts, and I had to have it. It's meant to look like a Nuka-Cola pinup girl, which I'm a huge fan of, kind of that classic 40s and 50s risque style of artwork, which you would generally see on, you know, Playboy pinups, and I'm a huge fan of it. It's really well done. You can, again, I'll try to show y'all some of the detail in the actual painting itself. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the kind of broken style of it. It makes it look like it's aged. Again, kind of like it survived the nuclear apocalypse itself. Absolutely a huge fan of these. If you want to get something commissioned by Helen, again, just go ahead and go to her Facebook page. I will have the link in the description. They are pretty well costed, I think. Don't quote me on this because it might have been a little bit, I might be off on the price. She is actually located in England. I'm American, so I may have the conversion rate wrong, but I think it's somewhere in between $30 to $40 for an altar. That might be 30 to 40 pounds, so it might actually be $40 to $50 per altar. But stunning work, absolutely worth every penny, and I'm going to be doing a lot more business with Helen in the future. She's just extremely patient, very understanding, extremely talented, and extremely easy to work with. Very fair prices for the work that you're getting. Again, this is not just something that's quickly done, rushed, and thrown on with a quick coat of acrylic spray over the top of it. This is actually really well done, extremely well painted work. I have a couple of friends of mine from college who are actually, they were art majors, and they were stunned by the level of detail that were in these altars. So yeah, if you want to check her out, go ahead and go down and check out the links in the description. I promise you, you won't regret it. I'll see y'all next time.